Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack Matter with the Toasty Bros, and today Micro Center was nice enough to send over this MSI Katana laptop.
Katana laptop, and they were nice enough to sponsor this video as well because they're just all joyous for the holidays because you know that weather outside may be frightful, but the deals inside Micro Center are oh so delightful. You could buy this gaming laptop, you can build a gaming PC, you can buy a 3D printer, you can do a lot of different stuff in Micro Center because they are your #1 destination for PC hardware and other tech stuff in person. With so many items in stock, you will be just amazed at what you can get at Micro Center.
One of my favorite things that we got from Micro Center is our racing simulator. You know, I'd be playing on that on the weekends a little bit, and I have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, Micro Center has racing sims. They got 3D printers. They have every single peripheral you could ever think of. And on top of that, they have laptops and computers that you can build yourself or get pre-built.
So for this holiday season, you should definitely make the drive to your local Micro Center, whether it's right down the street or a little bit of ways away. It is definitely something you should consider doing this holiday season. But check the links down below to check out this laptop and all the other deals that Micro Center is running. But let's not waste any more time and take a look at this Katana GF76 laptop with a 3050 Ti and i7-12700H and see if it's worth the money. Heard you're gonna use a katana to open the katana.
It only makes sense, right? This is the least sharpest katana you will ever see.
It's taking the box with it.
I will say the Katana laptop in here is probably pretty darn sharp.
Pretty sharp.
You're getting some good specs, you know, 12700H, RTX 3050 Ti, and you know, don't be discouraged by the 3050 Ti. I know you might be looking at being like, well, you know, that's not like the greatest RTX card out there, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it's definitely able to play AAA titles, esports titles, and on top of that, they did not go cheap with the rest of this laptop. I mean, you're getting a higher refresh rate screen, a very nice screen at that. So this thing comes packed with a lot of really cool specs. The i7-12700H. You're also getting the RTX 3050 Ti, 512GB NVMe SSD, and one of the really cool things about this laptop is a 17.3-inch 144Hz display. Now, you're definitely spending some extra money on that because most laptops, the standard is 15.6-inch, which if we're being real, Matt and I have both agreed many times, it's not very good for gaming to only have 15.6. It's just a little too small. It's really hard to see what's going on the screen, but 17.3 is definitely more of the type of screen that you would want if you're planning on actually making this your main gaming machine. I mean, sure, 15.6 is fine if you're on the go, you know, you're just kind of having some fun here and there, maybe you're doing some office or schoolwork on it, but 17.3 I think is the way to go if you're gonna buy this just for gaming, which a lot of people do. A lot of people are like, well, I'm getting a better bang for buck with the laptop, you know, and I'll be able to use it anywhere I go, so I get it. But what I love about this 17.3-inch screen is pretty thin bezels, honestly, and it's not a super thick laptop. It's pretty lightweight. It actually weighs about what I would expect a laptop of a little bit smaller size to weigh, but I'm gonna talk about the ports because that's important to you guys. So on the right side, we get a combo headphone jack next to a USB 3, next to a USB-C, next to an HDMI. So I'm already liking this port layout, nice close together, and then they give us a full-size Ethernet jack, which is very important to us because we like to be able to Ethernet in when we wanna actually play our games. And then on the other side, we get our power jack, which is a DC power jack, and then we get a USB 3, and then surprisingly, it looks like a USB 2.
Huh,
which,
that's strange.
Yeah, it's weird to see, but there is some devices that only work well on USB 2, so that might actually be a pretty good thing. But yeah, really good size keyboard. Obviously, since we have such a big screen, they have a lot of room to kind of play with in the bottom here. It looks like we're gonna get a nice red LED keyboard too, which I've always been a big fan of. I've always liked the MSI and like HP red, you know, I've always been a big fan of that. You know, RGB's cool and all, but sometimes you kind of just want one color.
And the laptop needs a charge. And speaking of charge, what's that power brick looking like?
Chicony, and we are rocking 180 watts.
Wow, that's pretty low actually.
Yeah, not too bad at all, and it's a good size power brick. If you guys have seen some of the videos we've done on like the Dell Alienware laptops, the power brick for those is about double this, and that does bother some people. I mean, if you're using the laptop on the go, you definitely don't want a power brick that takes up half your backpack.
I think that 3050 Ti comes in handy because it's more power efficient when you are using a lower end GPU. It's still gonna be great as you'll see in the benchmarks, but it is definitely not super high end. You normally see like the 12700H with maybe like a 3070 or 3060 laptop. So you're really getting the best of both worlds, a multitasking beast and also some light gaming on the side.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like amazing for doing like any sort of office or like schoolwork. I mean, it's like overkill for that stuff, but like Matt was saying, 12700, video editing too, Photoshop, graphics design, very nice IPS anti-glare 144Hz display that's a lot bigger than normal, so this definitely would be good for stuff like that too. But let's go ahead and get Windows 11 set up and going on this.
In game, woohoo!
All right guys, we are kicking off the benchmarks with some Overwatch 2.0. and we're on 1920 by 1080, pretty much maxed out like ultra settings, and we're getting over 100 FPS. We're definitely hitting some temps though. Yeah, like I think we've hit 97 so far, which isn't like, I mean, unbearable. It's 98.
Yeah.
Definitely hot. We don't want to go much more than this. Maybe a couple more Celsius, and then we might want to be a little worried, but as of right now, we're cooling,
Laptops do be running toasty, especially a 12 Gen i7. Oh, my man's dead. And as you can tell, the not 3050 Ti in the top. When you update the drivers, for some reason, MSI Afterburner just does not support the 3050 Ti in terms of being able to detect the usage. But with the settings we're running, it's most definitely at 100% because that CPU is only at like 25%.
Yeah, and I definitely do appreciate this bigger screen, just because, yeah, if I was on a 15.6, I would not be having a very like fun or playable experience, just because I'd be squinting like hard right now. Oh yeah.
Smack, smack, smack.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not holding. They had it for a second and it was all over. What does resemble Zach? Oh.
This guy also
Looks
happens
like
to resemble Zach. Hello! Hello, Scrums! Oh my god, this is going straight through my shield.
Oh,
I forgot. I think the new character can do that. No way these losers got the point. Coming for you, Reaper. Oh. Okay, I'm about to give him the hammer down.
Give him the hammer down.
Hammer down, baby.
Oh.
I'm gonna die for this one.
Woo! Look at that.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's Overwatch.
130 FPS at least. Barely dipped below. I don't even know if we ever dipped below like 120, so that was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Oh, play of the game too? Oh yeah.
This was such a bad play of the game, I felt like. I jumped on his head.
Play of the game.
Woo!
Next game. All right, gamers, we're in Warzone, and these are the settings we're running right now. We're on the balance quality preset using DLSS, and it's pretty much a mixture of medium, high, low settings, but you know what, you'll see it right here. Let me turn that motion blur off, though. That needs to go away. But so far, I'm actually impressed. I was thinking it was gonna be a decent amount worse than this, but running the balance settings, we're getting around 100 FPS right now, 1080p high refresh rate. I'd imagine once we land, we'll probably be averaging around 80 to 90, but we'll see when we land here. We're getting close to that 144 FPS mark, which is pretty cool on a laptop of this price point. You know, sometimes some gaming PCs we build don't run this well in Warzone. Warzone is just a very strange machine. It's a game, Matt. It's not a machine. I am a machine. Ah! Yeah! It fits.
This is the road very much less traveled.
Oh. These bots be tough. Oh, that wasn't a bot? Right, left, right, left, right, left. Oh, I did it. All right, guys, but yeah, that's performance in Warzone. 100 plus FPS, believe it or not. Dips into the 80s and 90s. Overall, very, very impressive performance. So what we're gonna go ahead and do to wrap this video up is test this in 2 more games that we have running on Steam. Cyberpunk, I totally forgot the name of the game. Cyberpunk, and we're gonna run some Rainbow Six Siege, and then, yeah, we're just gonna wrap this video up real quick because apparently this is a dead game and nobody else is here. Hashtag dead game Warzone.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking this laptop, and it did really well. It definitely actually got a little past the performance I thought it would get, especially for the really nice screen, but pretty much every game we threw at it, we were getting 100 plus FPS, which is awesome for this high refresh rate, big display.
And if you're looking to buy this laptop, it's a part of the awesome sales being ran right now over at Micro Center. So go to the links down below for their holiday discounts. And yeah, let us know what you think of this laptop. Once again, I think it exceeded our expectations. It does run a little bit warm, but I think the performance you're getting for the money is actually really solid. So let us know in the comment section down below what you think.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Now, as I said, you guys should check out our other two YouTube channels, also our Twitch, and on top of that, we got a partner Discord server. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We got it all.
We got everything you want. If you want more of the Toasty Bros, we got you covered. So check out all our social medias by checking the links down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.